going to take a look at the end of round 2, the top 3 decks that were slated to win after round 1. Rankings ended as follows. First place was the Winged Dragon of Raw. Second place, Ninja Grandmasters. In third place, the Cypher Siphon Galaxy Eyes deck. Now, the reason they ended up like that is because we started in a low silver bronze tier, so they had a pretty good chance to get a couple of easy wins in there and get a pretty good flow going. So they were able to rack up 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. And, Winged Dragon of Raw ended up securing 11 victories by the end of round 1. That's how it won. See, did some Galaxy Eyes plays, took his stuff, made some more monsters, was going to go into Zombie Vampire and Hope Arbinger and some other things. But he was done after that. So we're going to game number 2 for the Cypher Siphon. Ended up being 3rd ranked after round 1. They get taken out quick in round 2. Their final placement being 11th, so not completely dead last coming out of round 2, but pretty close. The deck that did come in dead last was the second place deck, Ninja Grandmasters. Ended up coming in 12th at the end of round 2 with exactly 0 wins. I have no recordings for it because I just couldn't get a victory. Lost at least 3 times in a row. It's just kind of slow and outdated. I don't have enough support for it. Maybe if I did like some sub-terror variant, maybe that could be good. But as far as it stands, Ninja Grandmasters was another deck that got really lucky early in the early bronze to be able to pick up a couple of victories. I mean, it's greater. It'll do better than like the Harpies or the Blue Eyes deck that we got, but it's still not on par with some of this meta stuff. Now we're up in Platinum Tier 5, pushing towards Platinum Tier 4. Ninja Grandmasters is just not going to do it. I mean, maybe a really good 6 Samurai deck be pushing up in these top tiers, but we don't have that. We have the Temu version, the General Dollar Store version of 6 Sam over here with Ninja Grandmasters. So now we're just taking a look at the end of this. There it is. All we can do is really Lava Golem and watch them make another Dark Magician and banish our stuff away and then attack for game. So that's where that loss came from. Then we're going to go ahead and look at the Winged Dragon of Raw, the first place ranked deck out of round 1 with 11 straight victories. Now, this is an upset, 1, because they were in first place, but 2, because it's actually not a bad deck. It can really pop off, especially with, we just added the Runic engine and kind of polished up the King Sark Horus stuff, so that this is actually a pretty solid deck for offense and defense now. The only problem is we're just now learning to pilot this deck, both raw and its support is kind of odd in some ways, and then of course Runic on top of that, skipping our battle phase, making it hard to get our actual win condition, the Winged Dragon of Raw attack. But you'll see in this second duel, I mean, it was an absolutely crazy duel for the Winged Dragon of Raw deck for sure. But in the end, we probably could have killed him, but made a misplay that cost us the duel. So here, we was going to make a Zombie Vampire and continue dealing damage. We had that game in the bag. Here's the one that kind of went off the rails. It's all because we didn't look into the field spell before we attacked. Of course, there was anything else we could have done except end the turn and give them another card. I guess it would have been better than dying. But it's Evil Eye that we're going against. Got a good hand, chained our max C, opened into another max C. Now we get to chain all of our runic stuff. Destruction to take out the equip spell protecting Gorgon. Then we destroy Gorgon. And we go for Hugin to try and get the field spell. But he hits us with the infinite impermanence, slowing us down for a good turn. But we set our 2 runic cards and have max C waiting on it. There it is. We'll chain our second max C of the game. He destroys our freezing curses, and we'll draw a couple more cards. Hugin will return to the extra deck. We're almost back at the start. We got our fountain this time. Yeah, not looking too bad. There's a Sun God Unification. So it works with the special summoned Winged Dragon of Ra to do what the normal summons effect is, which is sacrifice life points for attack. Then you can also tribute it, the Winged Dragon of Ra, to gain life points equal to the attack. So you can kind of save yourself in some certain situations. Especially if you got the loop going with Immortal Phoenix, then you can get some real good life points and just cycle it back out again. The thing is, I could have done that. I probably should have done that, but I was looking to get that achievement for winning a duel while under 2,000 life points, and so I just stayed at 100. It's my fault, really. Could have won this one. Probably could have blew through the next duel too. Maybe got 3 or 4. Heck, I could have seen the Winged Dragon of Ra making it as a semi-finalist, but unfortunately, this is just how it went. Still learning the deck, finding the ins and outs. Got a little too hasty with the attack, and it cost us. It cost the Winged Dragon of Ra their semi-finalist slot by 500 life points. But that's how it goes sometimes in the tournament. We're gonna do some more stuff with Winged Dragon of Ra in the future for sure, though. After seeing some stuff like that, we can't give up on the deck.